Welcome back to my wild and crazy channel. This is the Betancourt's Life, and we are going to make bread because somebody recently posted a comment saying, asking what my recipe was. And you all know when you ask me something and I can do it, let's go for it. So I'm getting ready to make a loaf of bread for me. So this is my personal everyday loaf of bread recipe that I make in my 2-pound Zojirushi bread machine. So I have put 1 1/4 cups of water using their measuring cup in here. Do you want to see? You want to see? Right? Don't want it to go out. 2 tablespoons of butter. Now, because I live in a humid climate, humidity matters in bread making, I have taken 1 tablespoon, I've eyeballed 1 tablespoon of water out of this bread machine. Yes, I have washed my hands. Now we're going to put 2 tablespoons of honey and 1 tablespoon of molasses syrup. Here's where life gets fun. I just milled 3 1/2 cups of whole wheat flour. It's a mixture. It doesn't matter. It's whatever your taste of hard red and hard white, whatever you want. But we're using yeast, so we use the hard. Now, because I live in a very humid climate, yes, 2 miles away from the ocean makes you very humid, I am adding 2 tablespoons of flour to my batch. I also reduced my water by 1 tablespoon, so 2 tablespoons of flour, and we'll go about the business. You don't have to do this if you don't live in a humid climate. Like if your bread rises all the time, don't worry about that part. That's just me. Final 4 ingredients. This one is 2 tablespoons of dry milk. Yep, you heard me right, dry milk. I'm just gonna put it in one side. You wanna label it, you wanna put everything in separately. You don't want your yeast and your salt touching and your sugar. 1 1/2 tablespoons of gluten. Very easy. You can get this at Azure Standards, a health food store, any bread making store. 1 1/2. This is because I ground my own wheat, and because I ground my own wheat, I'm upping the protein just to get that action going. And 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt. Now, because I live in a humid climate, putting that on the other side, I'm going to put 1 3/4. Go with it, trust me. It's a chemical reaction that's gonna make your bread rise and not fall. Now, 1 more item and we're done. My yeast. I store my yeast in the refrigerator after I open the package. Because I live in a humid climate, am going to add 2 teaspoons. If you live in a not humid climate, I would add 2 1/2. There you go, or 2 1/4. This puppy is going in the bread machine. I'm done. By the way, 3 hours and 40 minutes, it'll be done. That was all the work I had to do. Now, between you and me, this is also the same recipe I use for my basic bread, for bread rolls, dinner rolls that people die for at the dinner table, and for hamburger buns and hot dog buns. So there you go. And breadsticks. Our secret. Bye, you guys. Have fun. Now you know what I